Hello everyone and happy Sunday. It has been a very interesting 2 days. So last video, I did say that these next, Saturday, Sunday were going to be my 2 carb days. And so yesterday, actually, it wasn't too bad. I had my breakfast. Here's my breakfast. The only carb that I had for breakfast yesterday was the onions. And then I didn't eat until we got to the sweet 15. Here in Guatemala, instead of doing a sweet 16, they do a sweet 15. And so we went to that yesterday. And of course, the coffee had sugar, so I decided not to drink any coffee there. I did take my water with electrolytes. I had that for my drink, as well as some water that I asked for at the restaurant. And so the food, here's the food. First they started, I think it was like a tortilla soup, kind of like a tomato soup with some vegetables in it. Went ahead and ate that. And then for dinner, they did have baked chicken with some vegetables and some mashed potato. So those mashed potatoes, of course have carbs. Now I did eat most of it just because, I was open to more carbs these last 2 days. But I feel that yesterday was a great low carb day because the only negative quote unquote carbs that I had were the onions and the mashed potato. Of course, the vegetables were there. I did not eat the corn and I did not eat the carrots just because I know those are high also in carbs. So I decided not to eat those. We actually left before they served the cake. So no cake, I was planning on eating the cake, but since we left before that, I'm glad we did because I didn't have any. I did get home and I drank my, coffee with the milk that they have here in Guatemala. Of course, no sugar. So that was my yesterday. Now today is very different. So if maybe pictures of carbs, trigger you to eat carb-loaded foods, please skip the next several minutes as I am going to show you what I had today. Today was my high carb day. And so I do want to, warn you beforehand, I'll put here the minute where you can skip to. That way the rest of the video, you can continue it. So you can skip the high carb images. Now this morning, we went to the regular cow foot soup. I love the soup. It was delicious. Here's a picture or a video of it. I did add, some of the spicy cut up. It's like peppers and onions and cilantro and stuff like that. It just makes it even more delicious. I didn't take a picture because I've shown it several times, but we also went to the, comedor. And I got 1 piece of beef and then 1 chicken leg. So I ate that there as well. It was delicious. Now we did stop at a bakery because we are taking bread, to some of our neighbors back in the States. And so I did decide to eat this bread right here in this picture. I didn't eat all of it, but I did eat most of it. It's a ginormous bread. It was good. The crazy part is that I didn't feel that my sugar was moved or any difference in my sugar. So that was my quote unquote snack. And then I made some food for my boys. It was kind of like keto-ish, low carb-ish. I did eat some leftover meat from yesterday and some eggs. And I did eat 1 tostada with just a little bit of beans because I ran out of beans. So that was my, I guess, quote unquote lunch. Now, of course, I wanted to go to the park, buy an ice cream cone, and then just sit and enjoy the afternoon. So that's exactly, what my boys, my husband and I did this afternoon. Here's a picture of the ice cream cone that I did eat. I ate it all by myself. And then as we were, looking around, there was a little stand that had corn on the stick. I don't even know what it's called. I'll put a picture right here or a video. We went to the other side of the park and we bought some corn. And then towards the end, there was this young little boy. I'm assuming he was 10 or 11 years old, and he was selling popcorn, in the park. And so we decided to go get 2 bags of popcorn, and we shared, 2 and 2. So those are the carbs that I ate at the park this afternoon. It is a lot of carbs. That's why, I warned if it triggers you to, skip ahead. So I'm glad, from June 3rd through July 6th, today has been my day of eating carbs. And, I can start freaking out and I can start saying, oh my gosh, I feel bloated because I do. Oh my gosh, I'm going to gain weight. I probably am because of the bloat. Of course, I'm not going to weigh myself until next week sometime. But I'm okay. I planned it. I did it. I didn't go overboard yesterday, which I'm very happy. I did do high carb today. But right now I can leave, this beautiful place and I can say, I tried everything that I wanted to try. I tried the sweets, I tried the spicy, I tried the questionable, cow's toe soup, but it's delicious. I definitely recommend it. And I'm happy I did, because sometimes us limiting ourselves so much, we throw in the towel, we say forget it, and just go straight all in again. And I'm glad that I did not do that. I'm glad that I planned these 2 days. Since a long time ago, I told my husband, I probably will be eating something at the end when, like our plane leaves, at this date. So this date I'm going to eat. It was strategically planned, believe me. And so the only thing that I can tell you is I have been slacking when it comes to my walking in the morning. I just don't feel like getting up anymore. And so hopefully tomorrow, since it's my last day here, I'm able to get up and just go for a walk. Even if I get up late, I want to go for a walk, breathe the fresh air, look at the beautiful mountains, at the beautiful sunrise, etc. And just enjoy, my walk one last time. Because the last several days, yes, I have gotten a walk in, but it hasn't been the walk, the morning walk at 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And I really have missed it. So I definitely need to do that tomorrow one last time. When it comes to me, doing my arm exercise, I'm also slacking, guys. I have no idea what's happening to me this first week of July. I hope I get it together once I'm back in the States, and I'm back to some type of routine. But I will definitely let you guys know, how my exercise routine is going. I just wanted to catch up, with these last 2 days because I told you guys I was going to report every single thing that I ate. And so that's why I went ahead and showed you the pictures/videos of everything that I ate these last 2 days. Of course, today, I'm wearing a size 14, so I can't say, oh my gosh, I gained a size. No, it didn't happen, guys, okay? That's why let's plan it. Every single thing, let's plan it, okay? Once today is done, I am done with my carb day. Tomorrow, I am back keto or low carb. And of course, once I get home, keto and carnivore. The low carb needs to be, out of the way, especially because I need to meet my goals by the end of 2025. So let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know anything that you think I should do, when it comes to me focusing again on, my movement challenge. Because, June, I was focused. Every single day I had to do it. I knew it. I planned it and everything. And then July came and I also planned it. But I guess, I don't know if it wasn't as planned as I needed to. So I need to revamp something and just focus on it one more time. But I want to see what I plan out, and I will definitely let you guys know. We will be back in the States by Tuesday morning, so I'll probably sleep in and then Tuesday afternoon get back with you guys and let you guys know what my new plan is. Because as of right now, it has to be shifted a little bit so I can be focused and determined one more time when it comes to my exercise. Now, when it comes to my food, today is the last day of carb loading, quote unquote, if I can even say that, or saying yes to carbs. Tomorrow, again, keto and low carb. And then once I get to the States on Tuesday, it's back to keto as well as carnivore, okay? Focus one more time. I guess, this last week, I was just like, you know what? I'm tired. I need a break or something. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is. But I'm definitely excited to go back to my walk tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to report tomorrow to you guys, to show you that I went on my walk because I need to get back on the movement wagon, quote unquote, movement challenge that I had determined to do the month of July. And since, I'm done with vacation here in Guatemala, I should be able to, do my movement sometime during the day when I get home. Okay, so if you have any, motivation, any tips, if this has happened to you that, you planned something, you were hardcore the month before and you knew you were going to continue and then it's like, man, it's like, why are you not getting up? Why, even if you got up late, why don't you just go and move? Yo no sé. I don't know. I wish I could explain it to you, but if you can help me out, definitely put it down in the comments. But I feel with this conversation right now that I'm having with the camera, but I feel that I'm having with a lot of you guys, I can reset, shift my mind one more time, get back to the States and start once more. Okay, because I will meet my goals. We will meet our goals by the end of 2025. 6 months to go. We will definitely get there, okay? I would like to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. I pray that I am a blessing to you guys as you guys are to me for subscribing to the channel and following my journey. Thank you so, so much. If you have any questions when it comes to the challenge that we are doing, please put it down below. If you would like to be part of the private Facebook group as well, please comment down below and I will definitely leave you the link. Well, God bless you guys. We got this, okay? Even if we stumble, even if our plan kind of changes a little bit, we will not stop. We will continue. We will shift plans if we need to, but we will get to our goal. Amen? Nothing can stop us. Well, God bless you guys, and God willingly, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.